Hello everybody and welcome back to another one of D.W.W gardening. Today I'm going to be just tying up my tomatoes. I'm going to be doing some potting up as well. So I'm going to be showing you that process, what I'm going to be doing today in the gardening. So hope you'll enjoy this one. So I've got a mixture of tomatoes, what you saw me plant out in a previous video. So these are starting to throw up, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to attach them to the pole so that when they get going now they can just train themselves up the pole. And I'll just do this as I go along. So like with tomatoes now, you can, if you've got a small balcony or anything like that, you can plant tomatoes in a pot, they'll be alright. You can plant tomatoes almost in anywhere and they'll be alright as long as they get the sunshine. Then you know they just start to thrive. All you got to remember to do when you got a small garden like me and you plant them up close like how my one is, really they need a bit more space. But what I do, I always, as they start to flower and put on the fruit, then I start to pick off the ones what ain't doing nothing, like these ones what ain't doing nothing, then I start to pick them off so that the plant has more energy in them. Now I'm using the wrong things for these. I use cable ties on mine, but I don't pull them tight. It's only just to guide them to the poles. So you can see I leave a lot of space, and then it's just to get it close to the pole as I can. And once it starts on the pole, then you know you're all right. So I don't pull them too tight, I just let them guide themselves on. So I'll just do the other three and then I'll come back to you on what I'm doing next. Right, so I've got in the tomatoes and I've tied them up so that they're more secure on the post. So now I've got my sweet corn, as you can see. That's some of them are, and I'm going to get these in. Don't matter how much I water in my conservatory on my windowsill. These was watered yesterday because I said it would be nice and moist, but you can see the water's dried out of it already. So I always plant mine next to my tomatoes, so I'm going to come here. I'm going to get some fish blood and bone. So I've got the fish blood and bone. Just going to put a little bit in that hole. And then put that in about that deep. Just mound it up. So the only thing I've got left to do, which I haven't got yet, is my peppers. And I'm looking for another find. So I'll come back to you in a minute. I'm just going to have to go over to get the rest of these sweet corn. Right, so I'm back. I'm just going to put some fish blood and bone in. Get that in where I want it. Just mound it in. With the corn I aim to go about 8 inches apart or so. That just gives it space. When the straw comes up, you've got space for it to because it's the straw on top what fertilises the corn. So you want that they're not too far apart. So as you can see, I've got all things down there because this is where I'll throw my veg. Got a little fish blood and bone in the root. Just get one in. I know I grow corn all the time, and then sometimes you could put in the corn, and as you noticed, some shoot off, and then some take ages, and then some don't grow at all. But when they do grow, I usually sometimes get 3 cobs on one plant, so you know, it's not too bad. Right, so that's some of them gone in. I'm going to do the rest, and once I get it, I'll come back to you on what I'm going to be doing next. Right everybody, so I've got my corn in now. It's not neat, but I don't really plant neat, I just get the things in the ground. So that's all my corns in. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to give them a watering. Although my dirt for some reason is very dry, even when it rains it's still dry, so I'm going to give that another watering in a minute. So the other plants in, what I'm going to do now, just going to move the camera back now. Got a rosemary, what I wanted. As you can see, it's a nice healthy one. What I wanted to put in a bigger pot because I had a rosemary what I had for years what died, so I just replaced it. So we're going to try and get this out of the pot. You can see it's got all the root system down the bottom, so that's going to be where the headache comes in, getting it out of the pot. So that's the rosemary. As you can see, the roots all ready to go. You can't really tease these out. I watered this yesterday, so should be alright. So I'm going to dig a hole in the middle of this. Put some chicken manure pellets down there. Some blood, fish and bone. I'm going to get this as deep down as I can. Mould that in. And as once it takes, then I'll top it up with some more compost around the sides. So just leaving it like that for now. So that's my rosemary. I don't know what's wrong with that white keeps leaning over. Might have to get a stick for that. As you can see, there's the snails have already started on them. But we'll soon get rid of them. So that's one of my cool jets what I planted there. So hope you all enjoyed this one. Just going to do some watering now. Don't need to show you me watering. So please remember to like, share and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell another friend. And hopefully I'll see you all on the next one. So happy gardening.